Good morning. I'm Amy Slaughter-Myers, one of the co-rectors here at St. Francis Episcopal Parish and Community Center, and I am delighted to introduce all of you all to Sara Yoe, the Assistant Rector for Children, Youth, and Families.
Yes, I'm really
Hi,
excited
Sara.
to be here. Really excited to be here.
Awesome.
Today's my second day in the office, and we're here in one of the kid-friendly pews, just chatting about children and youth and families.
That's awesome, and it's so great to have Sara here. Sara, as long as I have known Sara, I've had the opportunity to know Sara from before. Sara was a camp counselor when my kids were at camp at the Claggett Center many years ago, and as long as I have known Sara, Sara has this incredible, rich, authentic call to children, youth, and family ministry, and I wondered if you could say something about that, Sara.
Yeah, thank you. So I've always known that I wanted to work with children and youth. I can remember back to just when I was in second grade myself, I knew I wanted to be a teacher of some kind, and that call has morphed and gotten clearer and clearer over the years. And now I'm really excited that I get to be serve as an ordained priest, as a children, youth, and family minister here. One of the things that that is foundational to how I approach children and youth and family ministry is that a child's faith life, their spiritual well-being, is distinctly important, and their involvement in a faith community is not just any other extracurricular activity. So I don't see children and youth ministry as part of a child's life in the same way as sports or clubs or things like that. This is about who your child is as a whole, and who they're going to become as a person, and the values that are instilled that they'll carry with them, how they will live their life, how they will conduct themselves as an athlete on the field, win or lose, how they interact with people on stage, what is the person that we want that person to be when they're doing all of these other things they enjoy. And so I just really want to be part of the village that raises the children, and help form a community that is a big part of that village for each other. And so I'm just really excited to dive into that work here and to get to know all of the parents and children and youth here, the things you care about, the things you want for your kids, the interests that your kids have. I just want to get to know the people, who we are, and then build community around that. So I'm really excited to be here. And that's kind of just that's my approach in short to this kind of work.
I really appreciate that. I guess more than a couple of months ago, maybe last year even, when the vestry and officers did an exercise at a vestry meeting, a postcard from the future. And in that, we had all the vestry and officers write a postcard to St. Francis Episcopal Parish and Community Center from the perspective of a kid or a youth who grew up here, who grew up connected here. What would we want to hear them say? What would that postcard or TikTok or tweet or status update from our kids and youth, what would that look like? And so it was really, really great to hear all of the ways that our leaders were thinking about this place being a community where kids and youth can be their full selves, their whole selves, where people can learn to be authentic with one another and to care for their spirit, their hearts, their minds, their faith, and that it's all connected, and that we as a community are that village, a part of raising these incredible people that we have in our community.
Yeah.
And so please reach out to Sara. Sara has an email now that we'll include in the written section.
Yeah, it'll be just under this. Yeah, but it's revsara at stfrancismd.org, and there's no H on my name.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thanks so much for listening, and until then, God's peace be with you.
God's peace. See you soon.